everybody. Everybody having a super great day? I hope so. Oh my gosh, you guys, I made this super powerful systems that I'm working on, and I made this all for myself to do. I put out there on my to-do list so many different tasks that are going to not just increase my business, but they're going to help you as well. So that's where I came up with in my meditation. Of course, I get so much from meditation is be good at what you're good at. You're good at something, it's your passion, you love to do it, you get so excited for it, and you're doing it, and you can make money from it. Yes, you can. So be good at what you're good at. Here's what I'm seeing, and correct me here if I'm wrong. Please leave me a comment here so I know you're here, so I can respond to you if I need to. And so you can just get your name out there and say, hey, you know what? I am online and I am learning and I am growing and I am building my passion, my business, my income, my asset. Your business is your asset. It's nothing else. It's an asset. An asset is to be used for an income. It's used for a lifestyle. An asset is something you can keep or sell. It's up to you. So build your business from your passion. And we've talked about your passion so much. So when you take it one more step and you be good, I mean, be really good at what you're good at. Because most of the time, I find, and correct me here if I'm wrong, please, is when we have a passion about something, when we love doing something, what is it? You're good at it, right? Exactly. Because you don't have to put a lot of thought into it. You don't have to put a lot of energy, or unnecessary energy, let's put it that way. Okay. And you can just go with it and just like make it happen. And it's happy and it makes you feel good. And you find that when you do this, and it is your passion, and you love to do it, and it makes you happy. There we go. Yes. Okay. It makes you happy. Why not make an asset out of what makes you happy? Out of what you love to do. If you love skiing, why not do tutorials on skiing? Why not do videos on skiing? Why not do PDFs teaching skiing or giving lessons or giving tips? And people can read it and go over it and get steps and tricks and tips and all this good stuff. Why not? You love basketball. Why not do a tutorial? Why not do video on different moves to do for basketball? Maybe different exercises. And how about getting right into the mindset of basketball? Get right into the mindset. Oh, thank you. You guys are so great. Get right into the mindset of what you're doing. Get into the mindset. Because when you do, you take your passion and you turn it into an asset. Why not? If you want something bad enough, if you want to create an asset for yourself bad enough, you're going to find a way to do it. Nothing will stop you. Because, as we go through our lives and go through our days and go through our time, the road to the top of the game is a long road. And it can be riddled with failures. It can be riddled with setbacks. It can be riddled with lack of confidence at times. It can be riddled with a lot of junk. So it's going to happen. And when you know it's going to happen, your mindset's going to kick in. Your mindset's going to say something to you like, hey, we already knew that this was a possibility, that this was going to fail. But you know what? This part of it failed, but my dream didn't fail. The asset I'm building didn't fail, just this one part. So when you're not afraid to fail, when you're not afraid to stick your neck out there and say, you know what, this is happening. I'm doing this regardless of what anyone else says, thinks, or does, because I can be, do, have. When your mindset says that, oh my gosh, you are in the zone. You are in vibration to what you want. And that's what your mindset does for you. It puts you in vibration to what it is you're receiving and what you're doing. So learn from people. This is key, guys. Get around people, whether it be online, in a mentor's group, or maybe you can get a mentor. You're going to pay them, of course. You don't want to not pay them. That's their job. That's their asset, is their knowledge. So be prepared for that. I'm just saying, just be prepared for that. So learn from people who are doing what you want to do. Learn from people who have the mindset that you want to develop. Learn from people who are growing and prospering in what they're doing. When you get around people who are living their passion, who are living the life, who are living the asset they're creating, why not? Why not do that? I do that every day. I just surround myself with people who do what I want to do or what I am doing. This way we mastermind and we get together, and you know what? We all have ideas and we all have ins and outs. This worked for me. That didn't work for you. Maybe it'll work for me. What did you do? How did you do it? Let me try that. Simple, right? Don't be afraid to fail. Because when you're afraid to fail, then your mindset goes, oh no, I can't do this. Your mindset, which is not just your mindset, but it's your subconscious mind that's there to protect you, love you, and take care of you, is there, and it will stop you immediately in your tracks, and you will not go any further because your subconscious is taking control. Take control of your body, take control of your actions, and take control of you and what you're creating, what your mindset is, and what you are doing. Create and be and do and have. It's just so simple. So as you move up the scale on what you're creating, any business that you create is an asset. And we've gone over before different ways you can make money and different steps and different businesses you can create out of doing simple things. And each one of those simple things, like you can do video and you can charge for training on video. You can charge for those. You can do content. You can ebooks. You can create and you can charge for those. Ebooks is just like a book. You can do PDFs. You can charge for those. Training, tips, tricks. You can charge for those. You can do anything. Audios. You can charge for those. Training, tips, tricks, the whole business. Thank you. You can do all of that. So those, each one of those is an asset. It's a business. It's an asset. So when you're doing that, blogging, you can be blogging. That's an asset. Which, speaking of blogging, I am actually tore my blog apart and I'm rebuilding it this week, probably in the next 3 weeks, because it's going to take a lot, because I got a lot of different videos I want to put out and get things done. I'm changing it up, so be prepared for that. I'm going to be working on that diligently for probably the next 3 weeks. So get up and move. Get up and see your mindset. Get your notes important and take action on what you're doing. Take steps that are going to take you to create and build your assets. And we all know, come on guys, we all know it takes more than one income stream to be a multimillionaire. It takes more than one income stream. I already gave you 4. There's more, which I won't get into on this broadcast because it'll take a little bit more in-depth detail to go over those things with you. But emotion is another factor, guys. We've talked about emotions, so come on, let's get on this. Emotions are a factor in if you succeed or fail. One thing I'm going to tell you here, and please keep this, take it to heart, and use it. Never be afraid to fail. Teach your team that. Be around people. If you'll notice, anyone, I know my mentors that I have failed so many times, and they're not afraid to tell me that. They've failed so many times. Do they still get up and go? Yes, they do. That's where I learned. Actually, I learned years ago in the corporate world. Because you all know I was the first store manager at age 24 in the company I was working for. Yes. And I had a lot of responsibility. And I was, at the beginning, I was afraid to fail. I was afraid to fail. I was afraid I would fall on my face. I was afraid nothing would work right. And I was afraid. What did that do? That held me back. That stopped me from making the decisions I needed to. until I realized I could overcome any failure. I could stand up, pull up my bootstraps, and get going. I didn't have to worry about a failure, because a failure is simple. A failure is something you can overcome. A failure is something that you can grow with, because you're going to learn from it. It's not going to hold you down. It's going to be a teaching step. So don't be afraid to fail. It's okay. And if you have a team of people, don't let them be afraid to fail either. Teach them that it's okay. If you don't get this right, that's okay. Something else is coming along and it is going to work great for you. So don't be afraid to fail. And your emotions will play a huge factor in that, because if you let your emotions run over you, if you let your emotions take control of how you feel about what you're creating, your asset, you're creating a business which is your asset. And it's going to grow and it's going to flourish. You're going to have a passion for it. Definitely, that is an emotion. But don't let the emotion stop you from taking the next step. Don't let the emotion stop you from growing. Don't let the emotion make you afraid to move forward. So that's where we have fear, we have emotion, we have mindset, we have your business being an asset, we have growing, we have all these things in this one little broadcast. And look how valuable these nuggets are. We have 4 income streams. You can build courses. You can do so much. You just have to get in with the right people. That's probably the best way to put it, right? So learn skills daily. We've talked about learning something new every day. Learn new skills every day. Learn the skills of the people that are doing what you want to do, whether it be a business model, whether it be a model of growing your income, whether it be a model of maybe you want to do a blogging, maybe you want to do content creation, whatever it is. Whatever it is, get with people who are doing what you want to do. Plain and simple. Because we're here and we help you to grow. So when you can get a training that's going to help you, you can get a training that is going to grow you. When you can get a training that is going to help you succeed in everything you do, isn't that a better avenue for you to go when you can do that? So you have to ask yourselves, do I need dream prospects to come to me freely and easily? Do I need these people to come to me? And how do I attract my ready to buy customers? Right? That's what you're asking. So what if you have a powerful formula to uncover the problems and the fears that you have to clarify what you want to do? What if you have that? And what if you have a secret formula that's clearly defined that is going to show you how to solve the problems of the people that are needing what you have? They have problems. Do you know what they are? Of course you do. You've been in that boat. You've been down that road. You know you are a leader. And these are things we have to ask ourselves as we are expanding and growing and being and doing and having. How can I give my value to the marketplace to help more people succeed and create their assets? We have skills. We have ways, we have means, we have it all right here. And we're so excited and we're so emotional. And there's emotional good and emotional bad. Emotion can hold you down and emotion can lift you up. Depends on what you let your emotions do for you. But look at this training we have here. It's in the description. And it is, I just named 3 things that it's going to do for you. There's actually 5. Okay? And I just want to clarify, a 5-day challenge does not mean 8 hours a day for 5 days. It means about an hour a day, depending on question and answer and whatnot. And it's a private group, so you're going to get in there, you're going to know, and you're going to get questions answered, and you're going to do all this. But look at what you want. Look at what you're good at. Look at what the assets you're building. It is simple. It doesn't have to be hard. Okay, guys? I have such a great time with you today. Thank you for joining me, everybody. And thank you again for your comments. I do appreciate that. I love it so much. Please like, share, and subscribe on YouTube for me and my channel. And here on the FB, please share, like, and comment. Okay? Okay, friends, I'll talk to you later and have a super blessed day.